this cast off. So we want to, first thing you want to do is stick your hands kind of underneath inside the cast so you can feel it got space. And I like to hold it like this. And then I use my thumb to brace it. And we're just going to get it started to go through. And you'll feel it pop. You just don't want to go beyond that initial pop. Lateral flip. Okay. And what we'll do is we'll take and pop these with the cast spreader, so you just stick this in and pull it. It separates the two, loosens everything up.
Oh, my toe!
Alright, then it's just a matter of cutting down. A little bit thicker down here, so There's pads on here. Should be good enough. Yeah, so we can unfold this like a hinge to some extent. Liquid out, and there you go. And good.
Hit the red button.
Yep. Thank you. Parts of this package, there's this first part that has all the preparation stuff in it, and then the padding part here. So first thing we do is we take off this part. And we go ahead and pull out. Now normally there is a pad in here, but you can see this says the foam dressing is not available at this time. So. And then we're gonna prep our tape. So we're gonna need, let's see, we'll need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3. I think I have 6 pieces there. We'll see how that starts out. Now normally you would have a diabetic foot wound or something here that we would put the dressing on. But we're going to start with this inner sleeve first, and it's real loose.
We're going to pad the top here.
Oh, we're going to pad the top for him. Let me do that first. Normally we would not do this part, but this is specific to this patient, so. And like always, you don't want to wrap the full circumference of the foot with tape or anything. All right, so that's our pad. And this stockinette, you can just either, you can reverse roll it or you can just flip it. And this we want just below the knee. And then we want to try to get as many of these wrinkles out as possible. And then this excess will come over the top of the foot, and we'll trim off about the midfoot. And your first piece of tape will go to secure that. Maybe. So again, trying to keep that flat. We want a little bit of space here just so that we don't bunch the toes up and there's no pressure on the toes. All right, so now we're into the next section. And this is the pad that goes on next. there's a wide portion you can see and a narrow portion. The wide portion will go on the bottom of the foot. So it lays on just like these. These two circular pads go over the ankles to pad those. And then again, this part over and this part under. Go ahead and rest your foot right there. That looks good. And we want that space again, about a finger. So we'll tape down the, well, we'll tape this down first. There's two that will go there. And then two that will go on the ankle. So I'll show you from this way because it's easier. So you just come across, make sure that's centered on the ankle, and then we'll just bring it and tuck it. Some people tape this way, I'm not sure why, but I've seen that done as well. All right, and then the excess on the back here you can trim off.
I put a return to clinic order in at least one, but I didn't write the note.
All right, so we're good there. We got our space still. Next layer is the heavy padded layer. This you can take and just reverse roll. And we just want to leave a little left over at the end here. So about like that. And then we just put it on and roll it onto the foot. Again, you want to stop just below the knee. I didn't do myself any favors there. And again, get as many wrinkles out as possible. The other thing that you want to keep in mind, we're going to be putting an external boot on. So you can see here that you want to make sure that the cast is above the boot, the edge of the boot here, because it's got all these nice wonderful little spiky grabbers in there that can cause some problems. Again, everything's smoothed out. We bring the excess over top. And our last piece of tape to secure that in place. So there were 6 pieces of tape. And then the last piece is the cast. And we'll have the patient turn and keep their foot dorsiflexed. Yep, have their 90 and we'll apply that. We'll take a short pause. So we have the cast now. It's like a webbed casting system. So we roll this inside out. And some videos mention that you don't have to worry about the line on it, and that's fine. Some people use the line to cut on, so they have a guide. But again, we're gonna roll it to about, just leave a little left over. Then we're gonna go ahead and get this wet. And you can do it with lukewarm tap water. Dry out the excess there. And pass it over to Dr. Patty here.
I'm unable.
There she goes. The head's in the way. So we just unravel up to just below here. And then we go back there and we try to smooth everything out. And on these you can reach inside actually if you need to and kind of smooth it. And then we'll bring down these ends. We just loosely kind of roll these. And this protects against any sharp edges on the cast because the top of this is sharp. And we let this set up for a little bit.
Just the last receipt.
Okay. I'll kind of keep it like that.
I mean, you're good. It's at 90 degrees.
Okay.
That's the key.
Okay. Now we're going to reinforce this. Normally they don't do this, but we do. We found that we've had better success reinforcing the cast, making it a little more rigid on the bottom so there's not so much flex. And we do 2 layers. All right, now we've found that hand soap, just ordinary hand soap will help seal the edges and help it dry quickly and
Not unravel.
right?
Alright.
All right, and then now we wait a few minutes for it to set up better, and then we'll apply the external boot.